Good morning. This is the pre-market report for 6th May 2022. Now, the index is traded as per I had said yesterday in the video that I had said I had calls. We gapped up, we rose to 36,000, at which basically it came clear that it's time to book out, and booked out, and then it fell back to the 35,150 support, which I have been singing all along is very important on an intraday time frame. Now, how the indexes are going to trade today is based on the global cues as we have seen. But I have seen a lot on Twitter saying that they've sold options, let's say puts and everything, and even I've received 2-3 messages in which people have said they sold options. Now, what should they do? Now, let's say the people who have written to me, that means they do read what I am putting out. I had said in my weekend article, the article I write for Monday pre-market open, that the Nifty and Bank Nifty were in trouble, and there were two scenarios which can play out. But let's say for the Bank Nifty, I'll give the first example. I had said that whatever happens, this week we would fall to 34,700 to 35,000 rupees. The market could be people could be as positive as they wanted. We will fall to this range, and that is what has occurred as we came to 35,150. Now, the second point I had said is that if we break the support between 34,700 and 35,000, then this will open up the Bank Nifty to a fall to 34,100 to 33,500. Now, this is the scenario which is starting to unfold. If we have a gap down, we might have a small bounce back, but now any of those bounce backs on the larger time frames will end up getting killed, as we are going up against a lot of resistance and the market is simply too bearish. So the longer picture, we will reach one of those support zones, and even for the Nifty, I had mentioned the support zone, like where is the Nifty here, that if we break 16,820, then we're going to have a fall until 16,580. We have not yet touched 16,580. We're going to touch it today. So if you ended up going and selling puts after reading such a thing as you saw that we had reached 35,150, that is a hairpin away, 150 points only away from, in something like the Bank Nifty, from the support. And if you sold puts at that point, then you are asking for trouble, as you had reached the point where we would have either a reversal or complete collapse, and we have had the complete collapse, as I put in the article. So now there is not much you can do there, as I believe if we drop to 34,100 and 33,500, then to get back up is going to take us some time. And let's say if you have sold next week's calls, you're not going to have much of an option apart from either hoping it's very volatile and because it's the decay to happen, or just booking the loss and moving on. So now coming to the quant levels for today, because it's looking quite obvious what the trading plan is. Coming to the quant levels for today, I expect us to open around 34,750, either Bank Nifty or 34,180. Now these are intraday supports. The daily supports are different and the intraday supports are different. Let's say the daily support of 34,100. Now those daily supports are used for option selling, and intraday supports and resistance are used for option buying. Now, so the 34,750 to 34,180, within that zone we're going to open. So now we'll have to see if we can hold 34,180. If we breach 34,180, and 33,900 is the next intraday support. If we breach 33,900, 33,550 is the next support on the downside. Coming to Nifty, it is looking like we're going to open around 16,450. If we open around there, the next support zone is at 16,300, which will play a very important role, as if we break that, we will drop to 16,100, whether we like it or not. So now this is going to be a very important way to play the indexes, as we are at a crucial juncture. Now for any pullbacks to the upside, naturally the resistances will have to be computed on the fly, as we are having a good gap down. So it will be now interesting to see how each pullback survives, but I'll be very cautious on the pullbacks, and today I will follow the technical rules which I'll teach in the course, in fact, very strictly, because on trading in any pullback trade, because if it does not fulfill certain criteria, then it is simply not worth entering on the upside. It has to strictly fulfill the technical criteria for you to consider going long as of now in this market. That is all for today. Good luck trading. Do like the video and also do subscribe to the channel.